hard to judge.
Hi, I'm back. I don't know what's happening. Can you see me? I'm live. Can you see me? Because I can't see me at all. Back in this room.
Yep, you're.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to need your phone. I'm going to need to put it here so I can see myself. Because I genuinely cannot see myself at
Turn
all.
off the sound.
Okay.
Just behind.
All right. All right. So, hi. Hello, people. Um, I'm going to look directly here so that with overhead lighting, that's really terrible. But hi, it's been a day already. Like I was saying in the last stream, that I can't see the picture of what's going on my phone at all. So we're looking at my guest's phone because he's an angel person, and yeah, I am Tenille, and I help women who've been diagnosed with lupus go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. Today, we're speaking to and with a great friend of mine, someone I've known for years. And for most of those years, I didn't even realize that he had a chronic condition. And it's it's astounding to me, all the things he does and the person that he is, considering the challenges he's up against every day. And we were going to do a podcast regardless, except for now, we are in the same location, which is not something that happens very often, a few times a year. And yeah, if you could, because this is going to be amazing, despite the challenges that we are personally having. Uh, we're both here volunteering in Texas, uh, Dallas, Texas, at what's it called? A homeless shelter. And so I just thought we would take this opportunity to do a podcast. Little did I realize, I didn't realize we were going to be here and not at the house for this portion of the day because of the time difference. So, if you could please, ooh, watch yourself. Okay. There's a string in your jacket. Okay, no, wait.
I got it.
There's a cord. Yeah. Um, but anyhow, anywho's it, any hoodle, toaster strudel. Um, Welcome to the stage. And when I say the stage, I really just mean I'm going to move my phone so we're both in the picture. Karey Carbaugh. Frozen. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, can we see you? Not falling for that again from the stage. Okay. There we go. Just making sure. Okay. All right. So, Karey,
This will be a unique experience.
it 100% is. And I literally don't care because I don't think, I think it's enemy stuff. Like, I don't think, I know that you're supposed to be seen. And
We are doing live.
Yeah, we're doing live. This is how it goes. Please share this live with whoever it could help because I know that this is a very unique situation, but I also know that somebody out there is facing the same type of situation, and we want to show them that they're not alone. This is unique, not completely unheard of. So, Karey, please tell the audience who stayed around. Please tell the audience who you are, where you're from, and what you do. Camera's right ahead of you.
Got it, yeah. My name is Karey Carbaugh, and I live in Colorado. Are we still on?
Yeah.
Okay. I live in Colorado, and as Tenille mentioned, she and I have been friends for several years and get together a few times a year. I work at Front Range Community College as a data guy in the registrar office, so I do a lot of data cleanup and reporting. I do all the state and federal reporting for the community college. We're the largest community college in the state of Colorado.
Okay, that's amazing. That is amazing. So, what you may not have noticed or realized about Karey is that he is visually impaired. I did not know that for a long time. And he has like a smart people job, and so that is.
I think it will.
Oh no, he knows things, and personally, I think that's insane. Like, so how your life started.
I feel like I should be looking at you, but I need to look
You can. Your life started with, what did you say that your dad used to tell you?
Well, actually not me directly, but my parents, when I started school, there was no program in the schools in the city that I still currently reside in for people with vision impairments.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't required by law yet. There were no mandates.
Oh, I can see it.
That's better.
We can see it. Oh no. Okay, this is amazing. Praise God.
We celebrate small things.
Amen. Okay, go ahead.
And so they put me in school as a kindergartner with no program in the public schools, and they had told my parents to send me to the state school where I would be institutionalized and would live in a dormitory facility.
Oh my gosh. So
as a 4-year-old.
Okay. Wow.
And my dad said, over my dead body.
Yes. Come through, Dad.
Thankfully.
Yes. Amen. Wow. Okay. So how did they know you were, like, were you born and they knew immediately that, like, vision was not okay?
They did not. And a lot of people have criticized them. How could they not have known until I was about 4 years old? But when I was about 9 months old, you may not even know this. When I was about 9 months old, I was diagnosed with hydrocephalus, which is water on the brain.
Okay.
Had I been born 5 years sooner, I would not be here speaking to you today. There was no surgery 5 years sooner.
Wow.
We were living in Bismarck, North Dakota, which is not exactly the medical capital of the world. And the doctor, they ran all the tests, the dye tests, checking to see where the blockage was in the head. All those came back negative. The doctor said, well, I've heard of this procedure. I've never performed it. We can give it a try.
Wow. It was his first time doing it, and your parents were like, all right.
They didn't have a choice, really.
Wow.
Because it was either do the surgery or risk the possibility of me not making it. And I guess anytime they would lay me down and my head got below the rest of my body, I would just scream from the pressure. I of course, was young enough. I don't remember any of this.
Right. Thank God.
So they did the surgery, and even though all the tests had come up negative, my head quit growing almost immediately.
Quit growing?
Yeah. It was growing way faster than it should have. That's why they thought it was hydrocephalus.
Wait, thought it was, so it wasn't?
Well, all the tests came back negative.
Okay.
So, but they didn't know what else it could be.
But they did the hydrocephalus.
So they put the shunt at the base of my spine.
Okay. Great afternoon. Thank you. Welcome back. Please share this video so that people know that we're back on. No. I'm just responding to the comments.
Got it.
Okay. So they gave you the surgery for hydrocephalus.
Correct. So they were more focused on me surviving than they were whether I could see or not.
Mm-hmm.
For the first several years of my life. And then the shunt buckled when I was about 3 years old. They kept an eye on it. And my head did not start growing again. So they removed the shunt.
Okay.
And kept an eye on me until I was about 10.
Okay.
And it was about that time that I started running into things and they noticed that I had a vision impairment.
So when you were younger though, you seemed fine visually. You were like doing normal kid stuff.
Nothing that seemed out of the ordinary, right?
Okay.
Right.
And then about 9.
No, about 4.
4.
About 4.
About 4, they noticed that you were running into things.
I was, tabletops would hit me about right here at that point. And so they noticed that I was bumping into tabletops.
Okay, amazing. Okay, then, so at 4 years old, the doctor said to push you in an institution.
Correct. The eye doctor said there was nothing in the schools, there was nothing they could do.
Okay.
That they should just send me to the state school and forget about me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, the internet is spotty. We are in a homeless shelter, people.
We're gonna see how this looks.
Right.
We might have to redo this.
Right, I mean, yeah, we might do it on the regular Zoom, but we are in a homeless shelter. I apologize for the Wi-Fi being whatever it is, right? So you're 4 years old. They tell you to go to the institution. You just said your dad says what?
Over my dead body. Would you put me in a state school at 4 years old?
There you go.
Forget about me.
You said something he said last night that blew me away. Like, he's gonna have to do it anyways. What was it?
A quote that they always. I don't know that I had heard this until I was in high school and was writing a speech on people with disabilities. And the quote that I remember him sharing with me when I was in high school was, their philosophy, I would have to compete with sighted kids the rest of my life. I might as well start in kindergarten.
There you go. Yes. And let me tell you, I've known him for years, right? And like he you know, I could tell something. I just didn't know what. And when he's speaking to you, he's looking at you. Like, he can focus and find you, that kind of thing. So like, I was not sure. So about how much % of vision do you have?
It's about 10%. My good eye is, for those who may know what like 20/20 vision is, my good eye is 20 over 650. So what a normal person would see at 20 feet would be approximately the same to me at 650 feet away.
Whoa.
My bad eye is 20 over 1050.
Wow.
So roughly what someone would see at about 1,050 feet away would look roughly the same to me at 20 feet away. I don't even know how they can measure that.
First of all,
in my bad eye.
First of all, I had no idea what 20/20 vision meant, like how you measured it or like what that meant at all.
What a normal person can see at 20 feet away, a person with 20/20 vision can see at 20
feet away. Okay,
so that's kind of the benchmark.
Yeah, that is the benchmark, but I didn't realize what the actual, what it meant. Yeah. I was like, 20/20 vision is good. Everything else bad.
It's not like 20 this eye and 20 this eye.
I knew that. I knew like each eye was whatever. Because I wear glasses since 4th grade, but I just didn't know like what I don't know. I was like, 20/20 is good. Everything else bad. That's all I knew. Like, thank you for explaining it to us.
And 20 over 200 is what I believe they consider to be legally blind. Anything below 20 over 200.
Okay. So, is what you have, do they have like a diagnosis of what it actually is called?
It's called optic nerve atrophy.
Oh.
This is kind of cool. Here, not my last eye appointment, but the one before that, they didn't have to dilate my eyes.
Okay.
Which was the first time ever. Wow. I hate when they dilate your eyes.
I mean, no one likes it. There's nobody who likes it.
They took a picture. But what was really cool about that is, for the first time ever, the doctor could blow the picture up on the screen, make it huge, and show me where the damage was. You know, if she hadn't been there to point it out, I wouldn't have understood it. But she's like, okay, look at the nerve here. You see how it's like this, and then it kind of narrows down, and the color changes, and then it goes back to more normal. That's where the damage is.
Thank you, technology.
So, yeah. Exactly.
I'm so grateful. And I'm grateful that you are here, because to know that it's a 5-year difference between you being able to have this surgery and not, to as a baby, to have eyesight and to survive.
And they don't know if the hydrocephalus created the optic nerve damage or not.
Okay, that's insane. So, yeah. We're in an office with a big window. Everyone, strangers are looking at us. People we know looking at us. Yeah. This is all the fly, people, on the fly. So
we talked about not doing this, but we're like, we're doing live.
Yeah, we're just gonna see. Like, we're doing the best we can with what we got. Okay, I have never skipped a podcast. I really don't want to, so I'm not going
Have you
to.
ever done one live in person like this?
No, no. I mean, no, not yet.
Person next to you.
Okay, so yes, Mitch says, startling, Karey. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mitch.
So I wanted to bring him on to spotlight the fact that this man has been through all of these things. So atrophy means like droopy, dead muscle type of thing. So like, does it get worse as it goes on?
No.
Okay.
Optic nerve damage is another term that they use for it. So the damage is done.
Okay.
It's not getting any worse, but it's not getting any better. Now with stem cell therapies on the horizon, that's a possibility that they may be able to repair that stem cell damage.
Okay.
Or I mean that nerve damage.
Nerve damage, yeah. That's very cool. Okay, so you might be able to
I've been watching.
Wow! I hope, okay. That would be so cool.
I know a woman who, a young woman, she's much younger than me. She was 15 at the time, has vision very similar to me, or did. She went for an experimental procedure in China. Oh gosh, this has been over 10 years ago. And I read about it in the newspaper. A friend of mine told me about the article and just thought it might be something I'd be interested in, not thinking it would be relevant at all. She had an underdeveloped optic nerve. She came back and 6 months later was able to get a driver's permit.
What? Okay.
So of course I was very interested.
So you were never able to get a license or any kind of...
No.
So can I ask you something that I've never asked you that might be too personal? You can tell me no if it's bad.
Most things are not.
So how come you don't use like an assisted, like a cane or like anything like that?
I find it to be more of a bother, honestly, because it's one more thing I have to carry.
Right.
I've also found, and as Tenille mentioned, she didn't know for a while. I consider that to be, honestly, a compliment, because I've tried to live normal.
Okay, when you say try to live, this man travels all of the time. I catch him on vacation more often than not. Like he lives, you're from Denver, Colorado, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, 2 degrees on a regular basis. It's like very, very
-7 when I go home today.
Yeah. Yeah. So he stays on a trip, which I don't blame him at all, but he's by himself. He is living a standard American life, as if there's nothing wrong with him. And that blows me away. Before I joined our last travel company, our last travel club, I hadn't traveled alone in my life. I was 20 something. Bye. You guys leaving? Bye. Okay, don't leave me. Don't leave me. No, don't. Thank you. No, stop it. I said what? Okay, sorry. They're trying to leave me. They're all. I'm gonna show them. Can I show them? Hold on.
Sure.
Can I?
Just pick the phone up and point it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it around. Yeah. Y'all can look at this. This is. Do you see this? Do you see the mess? These people. They are trying to leave me. I'm not done. We're not done. Okay.
They would leave a blind guy.
Yeah, and a sick girl. How could you do that? Once, like a couple minutes. Thank you. A couple minutes. Thank you. Okay, we're not done. We're 100% going to do a part 2. But I'm saying that he lives a life that people who are able-bodied do not even live, even though they have every opportunity to live it. It blows me away to think. And he doesn't think it's a big deal. And that is what I want to get across to my chronic illness homies over here. You are probably doing something, living your life in the most normal way you possibly can. And somebody else faced with those same challenges wouldn't, they would give up, etc. You are doing something miraculous just by living your everyday life the way you live your everyday life. I see loopies all the time who are in chronic pain every day, still go to work, still go to school, still have children, still take care of their responsibilities, volunteer to do things for other people. We, a lupus warrior and a visually impaired warrior, are out here at a homeless shelter, volunteering our time to make sure that they have, so that we can make a difference in somebody else's day, somebody else's life, when other people who are able-bodied are chilling. I just want you to know, whatever you're doing, you're doing enough. And
can I back up and finish answering your question?
oh, sorry.
Because I think this is important for your audience too, and I think a lot of people may be able to relate to this. One of the reasons that I don't use a cane or a dog or another assistive device is that I found well-meaning people will offer I don't want to say unwanted assistance, but unhelpful assistance when they see a device like that. And I understand it's well-meaning, but I don't mind if someone comes up and they see me looking up real close at something in the store and they ask if they can read it for me. I think it's really important, no matter what the disability or the chronic illness is, to make sure that whatever help is being offered is wanted.
Right. Nobody wants to be feeling like
exactly. And the other piece that I really think is important is that even if you have a chronic illness or a disability, to be useful and helpful in whatever way you can boosts your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Yours being the person who has the disability or the chronic illness.
Right.
And I think that's difficult for people who don't have a condition to see or understand.
Yeah, they do not get it. And I didn't get it before I was sick. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So
that's the real answer. I didn't quite get to answer your question.
So
that's
sorry.
the real answer. No, that's okay. We got interrupted.
Yeah.
But, and I was the first student to go clear through the public schools in Longmont, the town where I live, without or with a disability. That was the other point I wanted to get across, going back to our earlier piece.
Yeah.
They put me in school halfway through my kindergarten year. They came to my dad and said, well, we found the funding for a program. What kind of program would you like? And he said, I don't know. You're the educators. I want a good one.
Yeah.
And we have another volunteer project that I'm going to do. Tenille's headed home.
Yeah, I'm headed. Okay. We got to go. We cannot stay any longer. Y'all, thank you so much for your patience. 100%. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding and grace. Y'all, we're going to do a part 2. This is just the beginning. Pia's story is so incredible. So watch this, get the details, and we'll be back for a part 2.
Can I plug mine?
Yeah, of course. What are you talking about? Why are you even here? The man has his own podcast. What is the name of your podcast?
Right now I'm just doing Facebook, but you can find it under my name, which I believe is in the description for the video here. It's Karey, Karey, Carbaugh, Carbaugh. Right now I'm doing Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, so 10 p.m. Eastern. What would that be? 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific Time.
Yes.
So I'd love to welcome you guys over there, and Tenille and I will do another one because I have a couple other things I wanted to share.
Yes, but we gotta go. So our ride
Thank
is
you all.
leave me. Have a great day. We love you. Bye.